Happy New Year. Um, I know I'm a day late, but that's fine. So I'm going to start this year being more involved in cryptocurrency trading. I'm still going to do day trading as well. Um, I've gotten to the point where Coinbase isn't enough. I do hear speculation that they're going to add Ripple to it, but even then, that's just one more coin. So I opened a Binance account, which was super easy because I tried doing Bittrex. I had a little bit of issue, and then I think Bitfinex doesn't accept like U.S. customers anymore or something, so it's like becoming an issue with these exchanges. But and then GDAX only has what Coinbase has, so again you're limited. But I heard Binance from some people online, and they all seem to like it, so I thought I'd give it a shot. Also, the mobile app works fluidly for me, which I use more than I use this the desktop. But what I'm gonna do is I basically have my laptop, which I use for researching stocks and everything. I have my computer monitor, which is connected, which I run my share trader, and I think by the end of this month, maybe a little later, we'll see. I'm gonna get a stand and a second screen, and I'm gonna have both screens going. I'm gonna have one have Binance, one have Share Trader, and then my laptop just everything for research. And that way, I'm gonna um, split it like that. And also, I'm going to um, or stop using Deckmar trades. Um, I'm gonna switch to Warrior trading. The reason is I don't have any issue with Deckmar trades. I think it's a great um, platform and everything, and he does a good job. I just kind of hit a wall basically where I wasn't learning anything new really. I wasn't seeing much improvement, so I was just kind of getting stuck. I got to a certain point where it got really good, but then I just kind of hit that wall. So whenever I get in that situation, I have to make a change up. So I'm basically going to switch to warrior trading, and I did warrior trading for about a month prior. So I do like the community. Ross Kamen, who runs it, I think he does a good job. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. But in the meantime, I think for the month of January, I'm just going to be focusing on learning Binance, getting certain coins that I want to buy, and kind of getting that set up. And maybe like February, I'll sign up for warrior trading, and we'll see what happens. But anyway, in this new new market that I just barely started this like on the 31st, so like 2 days ago. So, but I basically bought into 5 tokens. So basically, I'm trying to find two things. One, these tokens here, I'm kind of investing long term till the end of 2018, and then also I want to learn to day trade coins. Not. I mean, let's call it what it is. There's gonna be like pump and dumps and stuff like that, but I'm gonna try to find ones that are like 0.0004 or something like that, like super cheap, and there's some good technology behind it that could give it that edge. Because if I buy like 1,000 coins or something, and that goes up, to 0.01, like 1 penny, that's a huge jump from 0.0001. But I have to, look into that more. It's going to take some time. But in the meantime, I bought these 5 here. I bought Tron, Verge, Ripple, Cardano, and Binance Coin. And the reason why I bought these is because the technology serves different purposes. So, for instance, Tron is trying to make a decentralized social media platform, specifically over in China. Now, it's going to be worldwide, obviously, because it's decentralized, but the founder and everything is from China. So I think that's an interesting kind of hedge within the own cryptocurrency space because you have different countries, with different tokens, doing different things. And of course, we have Steam it, but I think just because Tron of where the creators located and the market that they're catering to, which is like 1 billion people, plus China's internet's censored and restricted, so someone in that country creating a decentralized uh, social media platform, basically, I think is a huge, huge deal. And I think also I heard Tron was the first. coin to be listed on Binance, which and Binance is it's not a Chinese exchange. I think they're based in Hong Kong, but their servers are in South Korea or something like that. But that's another tool that's going to help Chinese people get into the market. A lot of the mining, the Bitcoin mining happens in China, so there's a huge demand for this stuff over there. So I'm not really benefiting as an American per se because these two companies, Tron and Binance, seem to be more catered for that country. But like I said, that's a country with 1 billion people, and with the restrictions and limitations they have with internet and getting money in and out of the country, they're kind of they're hungering for these technologies. So I think that's going to be a huge drive. And if you look at Tron, it's up 58% today, so that's pretty damn good. But 58% is going from 6 cents to 7 cents, so it's not like a huge deal. But we'll see where it goes. But I mean, if this becomes a dollar coin, Binance is $8. If this becomes like a 10 or a $15 coin, those are some big moves. Um, the next one I did Verge. I'm not a big fan of privacy coins like Dash and Monero and Verge here, but I recognize that in certain countries, in certain areas, privacy is very important. Secrecy is very important. There's countries where people don't have, their own security. They don't have any way of being verified or anything like that, or they don't want to be. They don't want they're being hunted or whatever. They're being sought after. They don't want to be found out, and it's not necessarily because they're a bad person. It just could be just because the government's corrupt or something. So there is an interest in privacy coins for sure. I mean, there's a reason why Dash and Monero are in the top 20, and they both had like ridiculous gains in 2017. They shot up like I think Dash was like 10,000% and ran up. Monero was too. And Verge is a lot lower for cost. It's at 15 cents. So I'm interested to see what happens now. I know they just launched the Wraith protocol, which is supposed to limit the information that gets sent, I guess, where you could originally put your name, your Bitcoin address or something like that, and then something else, whatever. And then with the protocol, you can only just show like the amount of money being sent, so it's even more secure. But I believe they had issues on launch, which is fine. I mean, these coins, everything they do don't come out perfect, so I'm banking to see what happens. But again, if this ran up to $1 and my cost average starts around 15 cents, that's a big jump. So I'm interested to see. And then XRP Ripple. So Ripple, I'm damn near positive it's going to be added to Coinbase. I saw on Reddit there was a video that someone recorded of them showing Ripple on Coinbase, and it was all looked legit. It said Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum, Litecoin, and then Ripple, and it had the Ripple wallet. And it was flipping back and forth between the tabs. He was showing transactions. He showed a wallet address that he sent money to, and I guess some people went on there and verified it is a legit address. And I think when that came out, Ripple got like a $2, or it got to $2. So there's like this big jump up in here, and it kind of peaked at like 250 or 280 or something like that. I forget. But when it came back to about $2, that's when I bought in. So it's up a little bit today, but I think Ripple's actually at first like I was just like everybody else and thought that because it's more catered towards the banks, it's going to be a bad idea. But it's good because it's going into a $1 trillion industry and trying to cut down on fees and time for sending money worldwide. So it's actually facilitating a very, very, very needed business model and that people are going to really want to get into. And plus, if it gets listed on Coinbase, which it looks like it will, it's going to be an even bigger jump to it. So that's why I'm getting into it. At first I didn't like it, but I see the partnerships that they're doing. I see what their model is and what they're trying to do. They're purposely trying to hold more coins so they can control it because they want it to be stable. That's how they're gonna get these banks that they're trying to get people in on um, to buy into it because you can't give them Bitcoin because you see how volatile Bitcoin is. Banks aren't going to want to put their money in that because they have, like I said, like trillions of dollars worth of assets. But Ripple is much more stable and sustainable, and it's a much better transaction token because you can send worldwide in like 5 seconds, and it costs like 0.0001 over Ripple or whatever. So the fees are super cheap. So it's definitely a good service. But I think people overall, just because it's anti-Bitcoin basically, because it's centralized rather than decentralized, and it's for the banks and all that. But I mean, money's money either way. And then the last one is Cardano. Um, I fully admit to not knowing a lot about this, because this particular coin is trying to do a lot like Ethereum. It's trying to make the smart contracts and give um, like blockchain technology new jobs basically to facilitate other things. Cardano was like trying to be the next step of that basically, and the CEO of Ethereum is running this coin, as well as some other people that are that have been in this industry for a while. So there's a lot of like smart people behind it, which is good. But like of all these coins, this is the one I know the least about because it's trying to link all the coins basically. So it's trying to create a platform just like Ethereum where you can run all these different types of decentralized networks, and it could be the just like the platform, the base. But of the two, now that Ethereum kind of got knocked down by Ripple, and Cardano's listed like number 5 on the cryptocurrency market cap. So I mean, it's definitely moving up, and it's only 75 cents right now. So it has a lot more. A lot. I think a lot of these coins have in the billions of circulating supply, not millions like Bitcoin. So the price won't be as volatile as Bitcoin, but they'll be more sustainable in the long term. Because when like if you look at Bitcoin price, it's like so expensive. And if Ripple, for instance, does go on Coinbase, you're gonna see Bitcoin priced at about 15,000. You're gonna see Bitcoin Cash priced around like 2,800. You're gonna see Ethereum around like 850 and Litecoin around like 300, and then you're gonna see a $2 Ripple. So what do you think people are gonna want to buy? The cheap $2 Ripple that they can get a lot of. So not only will Coinbase's announcement of them accepting Ripple, which I don't think they've done that yet. They just had that beta that someone leaked, be um, be a good thing for the Ripple coin to move up, but also when they actually list it on Coinbase, it could go up again. So Coinbase kind of make two big moves to help Ripple, to help expand it. So I'm looking forward to that. Of all these coins, that's the one I'm looking forward to the most. See what happens with the Ripple. But I mean, looking at Tron today, up 65%. It's like, goddamn, it's already at 8 cents, and I bought it like 6 cents. But so I'm getting into this space, but I'm gonna stick to day trading as well because I don't want to say lose the audience that I've grown so far, but at the same time, I want to try to merge the two because I like both. I like trading both. I see that there's value in both. I always like have my assets kind of diversified. Like if you see, I have my stash portfolio, stuff like that. Now I could have a day trading account. I could have a cryptocurrency day trading account. Then I have my stash, which is my ETF account, which is much more stable and sustainable. And I can also have my like Coinbase account. Is just kind of like I buy Bitcoin and Ethereum and just like be like just like kind of hold them. So I have a few different accounts for a few different things, and that way I'm spread out. If cryptocurrencies do crash in the bubble that everyone thinks it's in, I still have my assets for the stock market, and then vice versa. If the stock market crashes, I have my assets in cryptocurrency. So I'm able to like hedge myself that way. And of course, like everybody watching this, like do your own research and follow up on this stuff because this is a space where people are seeing coins like 10x in like minutes, and it's insane. This is very speculative, but I know a lot of at least my audience is like closer to around my age. Like I'm 30, so there's like people like under or between 20 and 30, between 30 and 40, kind of in that age where they have a longer time horizon to do investments. So I would encourage people to get into this space for sure, and then just taking as much as you could do. Like, you know, if you could afford to lose 20 bucks and like it's not a big deal, you know, you could still pay your rent, pay your bills, you know, take your kids to school, buy them lunch and all that stuff. You know, then risk 20 bucks in crypto. If you can risk 1,000 bucks and you can still pay your bills, take care of your kids, your family, then risk 1,000 bucks, you know, like whatever you're comfortable with. And ultimately think of it like worst case scenario, if you lost it, will you be okay? You know, as long as you'll be okay, you can still pay your bills, and that's fine. Each of these cryptos I have less than 100 bucks in, so it's not like if one of these do like 10x or something like that, go 10 times what the price is right now. I'm not going to be a millionaire or anything crazy like that. I probably won't even have $1,000, but you know, I'll still be like, I made some big money that I'm gonna start moving it around, you know. But these coins for sure, I want to be holding until like 2018. I want to see how they play out. So anyway, that's my 2018 resolution basically is I'm getting more into cryptocurrency now and I'm expanding my field and trying to get more money. The best thing I still love about cryptocurrency is this trades 24/7. So even last night I was making trades, you know, on New Year's Day, a holiday when the stock market was closed. So I mean, if that ain't enough for you guys to think about getting involved, I don't know, because there's opportunity everywhere. But anyway, I hope that was helpful. Again, sorry I've been lagging on the videos. I'm going to get back into it this year, I promise. This first month, like I said, I'm going to be focusing more on Binance, so I probably won't be day trading as much. So you'll see some Binance videos for sure. And then February, I'll probably start going back into day trading, and I'll be doing Binance. And I'm going to sign up for Warrior Trading. So hopefully by that time, I'll have my second monitor, and then I could really have everything kind of separated and you know ready to go. And it, you know, it's the functionality for me at least will be easy. But anyways, Happy New Year. Good to see y'all again, and you know I hope for the best. And you know, invest your money, be smart. You know, take your time. It's not a race, it's a marathon. You know, think about the rest of your life when you're doing this stuff. Not what you're gonna make today, not what you're gonna make tomorrow, not what you make a year from now. Think about the rest of your life. You know, is this a good investment? Is this a good idea? You know, don't be afraid to take risks, but be smart about it. So, anyways, have a good 2018, and I'll see you on the next video.